UFC fans are licking their lips for the fights tonight. After all, this fight card is at least 5 fights deep, and since it is, I'm going to go into small predictions of each fight. Let's start with the number 4 light heavyweight Alexander Rakic against number 2 light heavyweight Thiago Santos. Rakic is more reserved, therefore he's going to play more defensively in this matchup and look to stay away from Santos' kicks. Plus, we can see Rakic use the cages as a chance to utilize his uniquely strong top game. His pressure around the octagon and up top make him a favorite for a reason. Lastly, Santos' kicking power has not been the same since his glory days. Although he is a fight or two away from a title shot, he has 2 straight losses and coming off of knee surgery on both legs. So Santos is on the downfall while Rakic is on the rise. Therefore, I got Rakic by split decision. Now we go to Makhachev versus Dober. This fight is not going to last all 3 rounds. After all, this is a knockoff type fight of McGregor versus Nurmagomedov. Dober is like McGregor with a 3-win streak, all coming by KO or TKO. He's a dangerous fighter who can knock out any opponent from out of the pocket and debatably even further away than any other lightweight fighter currently. Makhachev is the second coming of Habib though, if not better. Some say he is a more consistent and useful striker than Habib, and they're both on the same level when it comes to their wrestling style. Dober must stay away from the cages and strike from afar. However, I have Makhachev ending this fight in the second round. Now going to Jan versus Sterling. This is a toss-up. Jan is coming in as a minus 115 favorite, while Sterling is sitting right behind at minus 105. There are a few questions that could turn the tide into one or the other's favor, though. First, Sterling is a wrestler who's currently developing his striking, which Jan is a striker and not really working on his wrestling. He's a more faceted fighter, so that gives him some upside. Plus, Sterling has fought and defeated tougher competition. However, Sterling's conditioning is questionable in the past. He will unleash his energy within 3 rounds, and with this being a championship fight, we haven't seen him truly have the conditioning for 5 rounds. So we're going to have to give Jan the advantage for conditioning. Plus, the two are fighting in a smaller octagon, which means Sterling does not have the ability to scramble away from Jan's strikes. Overall, I got Jan in the split. Amanda Nunes, Megan Anderson. Don't expect this match to go the distance, because Vegas does not. Nunes comes in as a minus 1,200 favorite. And in all of MMA history, not just UFC, there have been 11 upsets with a larger margin than Nunes' minus 1,200 favorite. Therefore, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Nunes entering the night, second or third round. And last but not least, the main event, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya against Jan Blachowicz. Besides being the least popular UFC champion, Blachowicz may be the hottest fighter right now. He's not undefeated, but he's won 8 of his last 9 bouts, including a dominant knockout over Dominic Reyes. The 38-year-old Polish boxer has the capability to knock out the last style bender, but he'll need to strike at the right moment like he did against Reyes. After all, Blachowicz is a reserve counter striker who has not truly fought someone like Adesanya before. If he can outlast and learn Adesanya's game plan after the first couple rounds, I say his chances rise drastically. Although I like his chances in the later rounds, or their better chances, I still got Adesanya winning by unanimous decision.